What would you do? She's just not that into you.
Come on.
Stop! I don't know you. Don't touch me.
He crossed the line when he touched her.
Absolutely.
Life and relationship coach Donna Barnes.
If someone's clearly showing you, I'm not interested, or even more so, hey, you're annoying me, go away, you need to accept that boundary and you need to back off.
What should she do?
I think the safest thing to do would be catch the bartender's attention. If there's a bouncer, catch his attention. Get somebody else to help.
America, of course, watched this Bachelor from the very beginning.
You're such a bastard.
It's really humiliating on a whole different level than there's the shame of it involved. Instead of just it being the two of you, now, millions of people see your heartbreak.
So what can we all learn from Melissa's broken heart?
Remove all reminders and stimulus of the relationship. No pictures, nothing they gave you, the places you used to go together, avoid them or make a new happy memory there. And most of all, take the time to really reevaluate what maybe went wrong so that you can make better choices for your next relationship.
What about telling the cheater first and saying, you tell or I'm going to tell?
That's
Is
what
that
I
good
recommend.
leverage?
Well, it's not even necessarily leverage because you don't want to put them in an ultimatum situation or anything like that. It's a great dialogue opening to go to that person and say, look, I saw this and I'm not comfortable holding this information. I feel like I should tell, but I feel like it would be better if it came from you. And coming from the cheating partner, it's always better.
So you're saying if you are a real friend, you better tell?
I think when there's secrets in a relationship, it causes other problems anyway.
If they had talked about it in a calm, rational way, they would have never had a fight.
So I've heard that you've had some trouble with men in the past. A great rule for right off the bat is to not show too much emotion too quickly. I think a lot of girls, especially when alcohol gets involved, get a little emotional and they start telling their story and then next thing they're crying and the guy's going, oh my God. If you know that alcohol is going to make you emotional and it's going to cause you to do things that the next day you're waking up and you're going, oh my God, what did I do last night?
Then do not drink.
Avoid it, avoid it. Whatever it was that you were trying to say. Right. Well, one of my favorite sayings is, sex makes you stupid. As soon as you start having sex with somebody, all the hormones start taking off, you get connected with them, and then your thinking mind goes out the window, especially if it's great sex, which is, harder to stay away from. Well, that's partly why you need to slow things down in the beginning.
I just have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you think that you should ever discuss your exes or how many partners you've had?
No.
Absolutely
Thank you.
not.
Never.
That's why we lie about that anyways.
Never.
Well, better than lie about it is just to frankly say, I prefer not to say.
Love triangles are always a little bit sticky. You should never discuss past relationships. You should try to keep it out of it as much as possible. So then what do you do if you all know each other? That puts a different strain on it.
First and foremost, I think keep respect for each other and what's important to each other and not really try to change the other person in a way that they're not open to.
Right.
But having an open mind and being willing to change is always good within a relationship.
In order to make something like this work, does it not take an extraordinary amount of maturity?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it has to be not about just getting your way. I think we're all used to having it our way and what we want.
Right.
But then when you're in love with another person and you're forming a union, it has to be about what you both want and what compromise works for both of you.
Yeah.
How can I curb sibling rivalry and have a great Thanksgiving dinner?
Donna,
That's common.
for you.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's very common. And the thing is that you're stuck in this mode that you were in when you were a child. So as an adult, it's great if maybe you could call her tonight and say, hey, could we now readdress our relationship now that we're adults? I'm so proud of you for the things you do well, and I'd like you to be proud of me for the things I do well, and it's not a competition.
That's a hard call to make.
It is.
You're going to be on TV and she's not, so you get to one-up her.
And here's the other thing. If she's not willing to readjust and negotiate and she still wants to try to one-up you, if you don't engage with her and you don't react to it, she'll lose the fun.
I know, but as you become an adult, you need to redefine that relationship with your sibling. You're now not living under the same roof. You're not living by the same rules. All you can be is the best that you can be, and who cares what anybody else is?
Does something in the relationship change?
I think it probably has nothing to do with his relationship. I mean, yes, relationships do change, and over time, you really have to work at them to keep them happy and keep the romance going, and especially keep that sexual spark. But it's not like he's having an affair. He's not having an emotional, loving relationship with another woman. He's got that at home. What he's doing is more of a sexual
pleasure. And I think the danger of being caught adds all that much more excitement to it.
I love to photograph myself. Let me take another one. No, let me just take a picture of him first. Yeah, he's cute.
So funny. Good for her, though. It's funny that she's now putting pictures of herself on this woman's cell phone.
What was the message there?
That they're a package. They come together. That, like, yeah, remember, he's mine. You know, you can have his picture, but I'm here too.